Welcome back to the Proper Football Podcast, where we go over all the news announcements and latest things that's going on in the footballing world. We'll be talking about all types of things in the EPL today, like Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham, Spurs, and more. Before we get any of that, we want to make sure, if you're watching this right now, make sure you give us a like and a subscribe. That's very important for us to grow this channel and for you to join this community. So let's start off with the news and announcements as far as the newscast, EPL newscast. So we had Chelsea beat Newcastle 3-2. Big game for Chelsea, and they got the win, got the 3 points, and Newcastle continued to struggle and let in a lot of goals, more injuries. Like I heard Aaron Gordon might be out for the season, 6-7 months. Trippier's out. Kind of crazy. We had Brighton beat Nottingham Forest 1-0. West Ham tie Burnley 2-2. That was a surprise, bro. I thought Burnley were going to get clapped, but obviously not the case. And we had Man U beat Everton 2-0. No bicycle kick from Garnacho this time.
Who scored in that game?
Bruno Fernandes a penalty, and then Rashford scored the other penalty.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So we have Bournemouth versus Sheffield United 2-2. Sadly, I triple captain Solanke. Took Kelton to convince me to triple captain this guy. Terrible friend. And triple captain him to get 0 points.
You still got a chance to get Wednesday, bro. Wednesday could be a big game for.
It could be, but
we'll keep you guys
updated. Shameful. Crystal Palace against Luton Town. They pick up a tie as well, 1-1, and we got Wolves 2-1 against Fulham, and Arsenal beat Brentford 2-1 with 2 assists from Ben White and a late winner from Kyle Havertz.
Wow. And a gift from Aaron Ramsdale to Brentford.
Yeah.
Another mistake. The guy can't play no more.
I don't know. It's tough. Maybe you're not playing week in, week out, and then you go do something like that. I don't think that's normal for him, but yeah, when you do something like that, it's probably hard to get back on the team.
And then when you see Raya just save 2 penalty kicks against Porto today, Raya got his spot.
Yeah.
He's going to get transferred in.
100%.
But let's get into the biggest game of the week. It's the game that we always look forward to every single season. This has been a pretty new rivalry, but one of the most intense rivalries in the recent history in the EPL, I would say, as far as competitiveness and, good matchups. Liverpool versus Manchester City at Anfield.
Yeah. We had our biggest attendance record. We had 59,947 people at the stadium. So the ambiance was there.
Buzzing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I feel like that was another reason why, City wasn't a normal City that we know.
Yeah, you could feel it, through the television. You can feel, a different type of energy coming from the Liverpool fans. And, I found it strange because it's not really, a derby or, a hateful rivalry like a Arsenal versus Chelsea or Arsenal versus Liverpool or something like that. But you can hear them booing the Man City players as soon as they touch the ball, and I didn't find that kind of too normal.
Yeah, I mean, it's a new rivalry because Liverpool have been the team to challenge City every year. We'll shy off a point, maybe 2 points, you know what I'm saying? We were that team. And
still are, if you ask me.
Yeah, for sure. Still that team. I have some stats right now for our rivalry. So with 22 meetings against Klopp and Pep Guardiola, Klopp edges Pep with 8 wins to Pep's 7 wins, 7 draws. Klopp has 7 major trophies. Pep has 14. And we know we got 1 EPL title. They have 5. And net spent is my favorite.
Your favorite. I knew it.
Net spent is my favorite. Liverpool, $346 million.
In the past, 8 years or so.
I think this is the time that they've been there.
300?
$346 million for Liverpool and 510 for Man City. It's a lot of money.
That is about. I would have thought Liverpool And Man City spent more in that time.
Nah, Liverpool.
Because I'm thinking people like Jack Grealish, that's 100 mil right there.
Yeah, true.
Holland, 60 mil.
Yeah.
And all these other guys, Doku, they played good money. I mean, even Alisson. And you guys played a lot of money for Nunez.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would have been more, but hey, I'm no mathematician.
Hey, that's what I'm seeing right there.
Yeah.
If it's more,
I'm sure that's accurate.
More. I'm pretty sure it's really more. They're just trying to make it seem like
the 115 charges, they gotta sweep that under the rug.
Yeah.
But the ambiance was crazy. That's good facts right there because it all adds to the rivalry. Even before the game, I think Trent did an interview because he's injured. He can have some free time. I guess they asked him or he brought him up like what the titles meant to him that he's won at Liverpool during this rivalry, and he was like, the titles at Liverpool mean more than the Man City titles.
And I understand what he's saying. I don't think he means any harm. You know what I'm saying? He's just saying that we're like more of a cultural team. You know what I'm saying? We get people together and we keep them for a long time. We find a solution for every problem. You know what I'm saying? City's solution is buying another player when they can. But it is what it is. I mean, you're always going to get backlash when you say certain things like that. You know?
And he did because Man City players came out and responded like, hey, man, you don't know what it's like to win a treble, so you can't talk. If you had been in our shoes, you would understand, but you don't understand. Like, pipe down type stuff.
Hey, yo, we could get there, man. We got one, and we're still in every competition, so.
Still in first?
No. Tie for first.
No.
Yeah, we're tied for first. I told you. Remember last week when I said you was like, yo, would you mind a tie? I said no, because that means Arsenal will be in first due to goal differential. So that's what happened. And I mean, it is what it is. We just gotta hope that, City and Arsenal game can go the way that we want it, So it is what it is.
Starting lineups, I guess we can say no Salah. Kwanzaa started because of Konate's injury. Everything else is pretty much similar. Bradley started at right back because Trent is out. I think he did pretty good. Left back, which I thought was going to see Robertson, saw Joe Gomez put in a good shift.
And I'm happy because Joe Gomez has been consistent, been playing a lot of games, and Robo is coming back, from injury. So that wasn't a bad shout. I was actually surprised myself.
Yeah. Joe Gomez, complete opposite from last year, because last year it was like, oh, nah, he's starting, he's coming in, oh, no. But I think he cleaned up his act, man. So, into the game, ended up 1-1. And right from the jump, I think Man City looked strong as far as keeping possession, even the early goal with John Stones, which I think was well thought out and well played.
Yeah, I mean, that's stuff that you pick up from the training ground. Ake pushing McAllister and opening that space up for John Stones. I feel like it was a soft goal. I think Keller maybe could have still gotten the ball, but it is what it is. But
if Alisson was in there, that's another thing. Alisson was out. You think
knows?
He would have saved it?
Should have. I don't know, man. If he was in there, not in there, it could have been the same outcome, But I think that's just something Liverpool needs to clean up. You have to be aware of those things, like
man marking and stuff.
I know Darwin Núñez is a striker, but still, as a forward, you have to have awareness. So even though you're not a defender, you have to see that that's happening. You know, and I mean, it is what it is. They get a goal firsthand and
early, which was a little concerning because I think Man City's strategy was like get a goal early because you saw how advanced and how much they were pushing in the middle. Get them down 1-2-0 early and then possess.
Low key for me, I was like, damn, they scored and Liverpool's playing so well. We're containing Haaland. Haaland wasn't doing much. I was just like, damn, we had to concede first, but hey.
I think that first goal kind of woke you guys up a little bit.
Yeah, it did. And
you guys started playing a lot better shortly after that.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like McAllister being able to play a little higher up the pitch is helping us a lot.
Yeah.
Endo being available, in the defensive mid area. And it's not even just him being available. It's him actually playing week in, week out, playing consistently, getting good minutes, having good performances. And after all those things, now you could say, like, he's solidified in his position. And we don't have to have McAllister playing 6 anymore.
And that's some of the concerns I addressed early in the season. Like, how long is this going to continue with McAllister? Because he's going to be much more useful, a little bit more forward in the pitch, which we saw in the game.
Yeah.
Bradley, what are your thoughts on Bradley, especially in the first half?
I thought Bradley did really well. Just a few moments that he held the ball too long, maybe. There was a couple opportunities I feel like he could have shot the ball versus, like, playing a ball across the box, But I think he had a great display. He surprises me every week he plays, but a game like this is even better. Like guys like him and Kwanzaa coming in against City. Like, if you look at City's team sheet, there's no young guys on that field. Yeah. They're all proper guys that have been playing there for a long time. And if not, that's a team that's been there when they won Champions League and the treble and all these other things.
Look at that team. The youngest guys, Foden and Alvarez.
Yep.
You would say. Count Haaland, but he's in a different stratosphere.
Yeah.
Haaland, Alvarez already won a World Cup. Foden been there for 5 years, won like 5 titles with them. Like, that's experience. But back to Connor Bradley, it's like he surprised me in this game, but every other game, like you said, he surprised you every game. I think every other game he's not going to be a surprise anymore because we know how good he is. Yeah. Like, moving forward, I wouldn't say just as good as Trent, but he's a threat.
He's reaching
forward.
that level.
And at the same time, defensively, he's a beast.
Yes.
How many times we saw him cut out passes, tackles against Bernardo Silva, getting pissed off and stuff like that. I like the guy, man. He's definitely making it happen. But first half ended 1-0 to Man City.
Yeah. What was it? Nunes offsides throughout the game.
The guy's crazy.
And what was the stat that you would tell me before we were recording?
He's been caught off the most on offsides this entire season. More
I
than
believe
Nicholas
it.
Jackson, more than all these guys.
I believe it. In a sense, I'm not mad at it. I'm more like I laugh it off, like, all right, yeah, this guy is eager to go and score a goal, but he just needs to improve that, in his game. But great performances from everybody. But for me, throughout the game, like I said, Endo, best player of the game. He actually won man of the match.
He did?
He won. Like,
wow.
The way he played, though, like, I knew he was going to win that.
Really?
Man, he was winning tackles against Foden, tackles against De Bruyne, tackles against John Stones and Rodri.
Yeah.
Like, and not even that. He just made the game so simple. Did not force any passes. And, he just opened up, for everybody to go forward.
Perfect example of staying in your lane, bro. Doing what you're good at, bro. Not getting too crazy, especially in a game like this.
Yeah, and I actually want to mention, I seen a video again of Klopp talking to him when he first came to Liverpool. He was like, like, we really, really need you. Like, we're happy that you're here, and, like, we need you to be available and all these things. And he's been that guy. I'm happy. Lavia chose Chelsea. And it's no disrespect. There's no disrespect, but when you put it in terms of the price point and performances and availability, he's been better than those two guys put together.
Hasn't played a game, bro.
Yeah.
It's outrageous, but
I see. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Say what you say.
This is hilarious. I seen this post that said that 70% of Earth is covered by water. The rest is covered by Endo.
Nah, that's crazy. I heard that about Conte before.
Yeah.
But Endo, come on, one game you play well.
Nah, bro.
Conte, bro, seasons and seasons and seasons.
Yeah, seasons and seasons, but you're talking about Endo coming in first season. Now he's on a team sheet, and
I think
it's a brand new midfield too. Like,
it is brand new.
Like,
and it's impressive.
Like, we're really competing for first place with a brand new midfield three. How is that possible? How many teams can actually do that? I don't know.
Only team I can remember is maybe Leicester City Miracle season.
Yeah.
But fair play to him. He got man of the match. Congrats. I would have, from me, based on what I saw, I would have given it to Van Dijk. I think he was absolutely phenomenal positioning, and I might be a little biased because I'm a defender myself, but the guy's position, tackles, being in the right place, heading things out when he needs to.
Bro, yo, there was one slide tackle. I think it was second half or first half. I forget. It was like so wild to the point like if he missed that tackle, the ball was going through, and I'm just like, wow, what a tackle,
bro. I was saying that many times. I was like, wow, Van Dijk. Like I remember last year we were kind of like getting on him, like, man, yo, Van Dijk lost a step. That injury messed up his career. Is he on a downfall? I think he's shutting us all up that was saying that because he's the best defender in the league, if you ask me.
Yeah, 100%. I think any defender after him, it's tough. Probably like Saliba.
It's gotta be Saliba.
It's probably Saliba.
Similar type of player.
Low key, Mickey Van de Ven is up there too.
I like him.
I like him too. But Van Dijk had a great game. He nice one-on-one against Haaland. He just held his ground. You know, like didn't step, didn't do anything, and Haaland couldn't face the matchup of Van Dijk.
Yeah. As far as the games and tactics and stuff, I think Liverpool obviously played their high-pressure style, which they wanted to continue to do, but I think was very effective because we've seen people like Harvey Elliott winning the ball in the final third and like in the midfield.
Yes.
And Endo, same thing, doing the same thing, making these simple passes. And, I seen something that I haven't really seen from Liverpool, and it kind of reminds me of
a long time. Right? Yeah, a little bit.
Like, style of play. Like,
yeah.
I would see like Connor Bradley get into like the attacking midfield area, and then Harvey Elliott all the way on the sideline.
And then you see Joe Gomez sitting in the center midfield position.
Wow. The tactics I saw from Klopp was very impressive. I don't think Pep was ready for that, as we saw, because his midfield was kind of
We needed that
bleak.
though. We needed that though, because think about it. You got John Stones and Rodri in the middle, and then you have a flat four. That's 6 guys in the midfield.
6 defenders, you can say.
Yeah. So we needed that. Credit to even Luis Diaz. I know he had some. Man, it's tough. He did good against Walker, but
he torched him, bro.
He did.
He torched him, cooked him.
Yeah, he
like,
did.
You know when you go to like Stop and Shop Market Basket, they have them chickens, the
roast chickens,
rotisserie chicken.
Yeah,
bro, that was Walker, bro, getting cooked, bro.
Damn,
spinning around, bro. You didn't see that?
Yeah, I did.
That was wild.
No, he did good. It's just the finishing. Got to be honest with you. Like, he could have had a couple goals.
Like,
one maybe hard because the ball's behind him, but maybe just
one touch.
Not even just one touch. Just nice little flick or something. Back heel. Try doing something like that.
And it's multiple. It's like 4 or 5 chances in the game that at least should have been on target or a goal at least, because like as a professional footballer, I don't care if you're a defender, chances like that, you gotta tuck one in. And he's a forward. His dribbling's amazing. Shooting, not really there, and it kind of cost Liverpool the 3 points.
Yeah, maybe it's because he's tired. When he's tired, he starts jogging a certain way. It's just hilarious.
His dad was getting pissed off.
Oh yeah, nah.
His dad was, come on, man, you gotta score that.
But the one he missed though, like breakaway, like Ederson's not in goal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even like go in and go around the keeper, whatever. He had so much space. But I feel like, when you get tired, you do just weird things, But
Strange.
I don't see Diaz as a stat guy either. Like,
no, he's not.
He's more like how can I say, on the field, he's doing his nice skills. He's opening space for his teammates, and that's what I see. It's like a Ronaldinho, like I'm not saying he is Ronaldinho, but like Ronaldinho wasn't based on stats. Like even Rafael Leao recently, he said something like that. Something about stats, playing for stats.
Yeah, like
he doesn't see soccer
about
stats. But
the game's of art, bro. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
And like similar to him, like Luis Diaz, he passes the eye test, bro. Like he might not get all the stats like you're saying, but you watch the game, you understand the game.
He's that guy.
He's that guy making a lot of stuff happen.
But he gotta improve in that area.
Like it's reaching Darwin Núñez type finishing levels, bro, because and that's a problem for Liverpool. If they're gonna continue to squander chances like this, you can kiss those chances of winning the league goodbye.
Yeah.
Because you got people like Arsenal, Man City, Tottenham, Aston Villa creeping by that have proper
but then
finishes.
If you win a big game like this, you're playing against a team that's fighting for the title as well. That means they have one less point, and you gain 3 points against them.
Exactly.
And now you just,
widen the gap.
Yeah, you widen the gap, and now you still have Arsenal 2 points behind you, and the next game you play is Arsenal and Man City.
Yeah. Now you kind of got to play a little bit of catch up now. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you guys are still tied, like you said in first.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just Luis Diaz that had the chance to finish the game. The referee at the end had a chance to correct things and make things right for Liverpool, and he didn't. Talk us through what happened.
Ball's high in the air. Jeremy Doku jumps up and high kick. Well, it looks like he hits the ball first, but obviously, he's high in the air, kicking, and he hits McAllister in the chest. I'm not trying to just say this because I'm a Liverpool fan. I think that's a foul, regardless of what player it is or what team it is. That's a PK.
Yo, you want my honest opinion? He has to get charged with attempted murder.
Yo, it's wild.
Bro, how many times?
Anywhere on the pitch,
bro. That happens whether you get the ball or you get the chest.
Foul. It's a foul.
Bro,
regardless
foul?
if you don't even touch a player.
Yeah, right. You get a little too high, they'll blow the whistle. Like, nah, high kick.
Yeah.
Too far up in the
You can get a yellow card for shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? So, and we've seen in the World Cup like 10 years ago, Nigel de Jong versus Xabi Alonso.
Yep.
A monstrous kick to the chest, bro.
Remember when Mane kicked Ederson?
Straight red.
Straight red. I'm not saying for the guy to get a red card or any type of card. I'm just like, yo, PK, and that's it.
And we have other people on the other side of the I guess, argument or the spectrum, whatever you want to call it, where they're saying, well, he got the ball, it's clean. Let's go with that. But let's stay consistent. Let's look at these other situations where we had your boy, what's his name? Curtis Jones against Tottenham. Yeah. Go over the ball, get the ball, but then get the other guy's leg on the follow through. Straight red.
Yeah.
We had, what's the other boy's name?
McAllister?
McAllister against Bournemouth. Straight red. Got the ball. Same thing. My boy, Enzo.
And they actually,
same thing.
McAllister,
got
they actually, yeah. So he was good, but still, like, I don't know how you don't take time to review something like that when this game, it's a big magnitude. Like, bro, this is like, like I said, we win. Yo, City might be out. They might be done.
They might be done because they have further games, man. But at the end of the day, they didn't call it. It continued on, and it really finished right after that, 1-1. And that's how the cookie crumbled. So at the end of the day, that's what we have to live with. We got to keep on marching forward.
Oh, yo.
In a sense.
I also want to mention how KDB left the pitch, and he was yelling at Pep Guardiola. And Pep said that he needed someone that can, like,
run.
Not run, but, like, hold the ball and pass the ball.
Wow.
And that's why he brought Kovacic. That's what Kovacic.
I saw De Bruyne that couldn't really run, like, on the counterattack, like, not really track back. Yeah. But also, they were losing possession, didn't have control of the game like they usually do. So,
yeah, I mean, Kevin De Bruyne had a good game based on his IQ. He didn't really have to do too much. But, yo, let me pose this question on you. Who played better?
Liverpool, Man City?
Yep.
Liverpool played better, man. I don't know.
Yo, I've never seen City look like this in my life.
They're not even tired, bro. I don't know what you call it, but they look weak.
Yeah, they did.
And hopefully for you, and maybe for all of us, they look weak against Arsenal.
I don't know. Hopefully they could pick up a tie. I would like another tie. If they get a tie against Arsenal, we claim 3 points. We open up that gap again.
Let's find out, man.
Let's hope. But yeah, that's it for this segment, huh?
Yes, sir. And that's the end of the episode. Thanks for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.